Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Heavy Hitters. I am your host, Michael Grady. Yo, today's topic, man, it's not even necessarily a topic. It's just, I just want to give praise to a particular individual. Yes, my special guest tonight, because for one, a lot of people feel like talent can't come from small rural cities. Like we all know that talent can come from anywhere, any shape, any form, any size, whatever. But for many people to think that local talent in these small cities just don't get no limelight, that's totally not true. As a matter of fact, yo, that's clearly like something that people can't understand, because a lot of people feel like you got to be coming from the big cities just to have that entertainment, or you got to have that fame only from coming from a big city. But truth be told, people, a lot of inspiring talent comes from a lot of small towns. And the reason why I'm having my special guest on tonight's show on Heavy Hitters, because for one, she is truly an inspiration, not only for herself, but she's an inspiration for a lot of people from Eastern North Carolina, and a lot of people that don't know the area where she's from. Man, listen, we're up and coming. All right. So without further ado, man, I'd like to give a warm Heavy Hitters welcome to my special guest. Most importantly, for anybody that don't know, listen, guys, any woman can do anything a man can do. And like, this lady has started her own production. She's a director, she's producing, she's doing everything else that any man can do. So without further ado, I'm gonna give her a warm Heavy Hitters welcome to the show. I'm going to bring on my special guest, Miss Deasia Fulmore. What's going on, Deasia? Welcome to Heavy Hitters. How you doing?
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm thankful to have you on the show. Like I said, I was giving my fans some information about you, far as your work ethic, your whole system, your whole style. Far as you're doing producing, you're a director. You have so much. You have so much things to give, not only to your local area, but we trying to get you to go domestic. Matter of fact, damn that, we trying to get you to go global. All right, we trying to get you to
That's
go
the goal.
international.
That's the goal for sure. I
That's the goal.
appreciate you
So
for having
tell,
me. And
oh,
I
no
love
doubt,
the dedication that you did to open the show. It was very
yeah,
nice.
yeah, most definitely. For all the people that don't know, the at the beginning of the show, I did a dedication to. Uh, I mean, I've only known her. I went to school with her. She graduated 2 years before me, but found out the tragic news that she passed away. So I would like to send my condolences out to the Bryant family. Send my condolences out to her family as well. Um,
Sure.
like I said, the loss of a life is tragic, it's terrible, but it's really starting to hit close to home. You want to say something, Deja?
No, I was just gonna say, she was definitely loved. Somebody that I grew up. Her son and I, we're family, and beyond that, we're classmates. So, to see you do that dedication, that really means a lot.
Yeah, most definitely,
And I
most
just want to
definitely.
shout you out for that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like I said, everything I do on Heavy Hitters, man, is for the viewers. But when it's dealing with something like that, losing a loved one, that's from the heart. So I appreciate that. And like I said, man, we're here for Miss Fulmore. That's what we're here for. We want to know. Everybody that's watching Heavy Hitters right now want to know what's this wave going on right now with this short film you have called The Crossover. So let's get into that,
Yeah.
man. We're gonna talk about more things just in the film. We're gonna talk about her direction, her goals, her drive for filming, and what made her want to do this. So tell us and tell the people of Heavy Hitter Nation about this little short film you have called The Crossover,
Okay, so it did start out as a short film.
right?
I started it as a short film on YouTube.
Okay.
And I just wanted to do an episode. I was like, I'm gonna just do an episode, something to kind of grab the attention. Honestly, when I first did it, it wasn't supposed to be a series. It was never supposed to be that. It was just an idea to tell a story on love and betrayal, right?
Okay.
Because I felt like that was something everybody could relate to.
Right.
So I met a producer down in Wilmington by the name of Marquand Ragland, and he is the owner of BR Films.
Okay.
And I had this idea that I wanted to turn into a film. And
Okay.
so I met with him and he told me, what I needed to do to make it happen. And I think at the time he was kind of testing me to see if I think he gets a lot of people who they reach out to him and they say they want to pursue things but don't want to put in the work, you
Right.
know. So I think he was kind of testing me because he laid out so much that I had to do.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. So it was like I met with him one week. The next week, I had done everything he had told me to do.
Okay.
On developing the script and everything. And so he was like, okay, so we'll move into the next phase. So we did. I went through every phase that I needed to get the film to what it was, to what it became. And so yeah, we put it on YouTube, and I mean, people just liked it. I put it on YouTube and I put it on Facebook, and
Right.
people liked it. And then people were asking for episode 2,
Okay.
and I actually sent it to a network out in LA, and they actually offered me a development deal and a production deal, and
Right.
they asked me if I would be willing to write for their network. They wanted me to write a whole series,
Okay.
but at the time, I was just so new. I
Mm-hmm.
was so new, and I didn't understand the industry. I didn't have a lawyer at the time. I didn't have
Right.
any of that. So
Okay.
I didn't want to move too fast and maybe make a mistake.
Right.
So I I still have a relationship with that network, but I let them know I would go back and shoot it as a feature film. So that's actually what we just did. We shot this feature film in like 10 days.
Okay.
Um and it was a lot. It was a lot. But that's what we're getting ready to premiere on February 5th here in Jones County at the Jones County Civic Center here in North Carolina. So
Okay. So
people
if
find
anybody, so for people that's watching right now, like
Mhm.
you say you're having the premiere at the Jones County Civic Center, could you give them the address to that so they can come and check this out? I think I have a flyer. I think I have the flyer up.
I could give them the address. I was about to say I need a minute because I have to find it.
Okay.
But I can give them the can I do you want me to do it now or do you want me to
No,
wait?
no, you could do it. Well, I can get it. I can get it, and I can put it on the podcast. Well, I can put it on the Heavy Hitters page so people can have that information. So, because I want people to come out and support you. You know what I mean? Hell, if I wasn't
The event's gonna be nice and I think people will enjoy it.
okay, so because my thing is like he said it's February the 5th, right?
It is February 5th, Saturday, February 5th. Red carpet starts at 5 p.m.
Okay,
Um the event probably it's gonna go on for a little while, and we've got North Carolina A&T marching band
I
coming.
saw
We've got
that. I saw that.
Blair. We got 2 DJs. We have celebrity guests. Jamal Gravy Woolard, the guy who played Notorious B.I.G.
BIG, right?
Here. All the cast is coming back. Chandra Corelli, who is from Tyler Perry's camp. We've
Hmm.
seen her in like 13 of his projects, I believe. She'll be
Okay,
here. A lot of media is going to be there. So it's really going to be a nice event. I want
wow.
everybody to come out.
Yeah, and see that's what I'm saying. Like I
Are
was
you
explaining
coming?
earlier.
Are you
Oh, yeah,
coming?
if you want, hey, that's what I was gonna say. Hey, listen, I want to be on that red carpet. You know what I'm saying?
You have to come. We'll get you a media pass. So
That's what's up. Matter of
Mhm.
fact, and I can do a podcast there too, though. So I can definitely do a podcast through there
You
too, though.
can. You can. We have so many people doing different things. So I would love for you to be there.
That's what's up. Oh, say no more. Hey, y'all heard it first, man. The horse's mouth literally told me, "Yo, I better be there." So I gotta show up. I
You
gotta
have to
show up and
show
represent.
up. Like you have to show up.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that, man. I'm definitely coming down February 5th to support you. I'm to support the crossover. And like I said, for people that don't know the crossover, man, like you was explaining earlier, this ain't no spinoff or no empire, yo. This is not no spinoff to power. This is something that we got has mega creative thinking. You know what I'm saying? And like
Thank you.
Go ahead, DH.
I mean, some people. I mean, I guess you could say it's comparable to Power because when people first saw it, they kind of
Right.
compared it. But I think they were more so comparing the fact that it could be a series. That the suspenseful element of it. But
Okay.
I don't think it tells the story of. I mean, I guess I could see some elements of it in it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch Power, and I'm a
Okay.
big 50 Cent fan and everything, but I don't watch, especially because I've been so heavily writing,
Hmm.
with this. So I feel like it's so easy to borrow from, and it's so easy to pick up on other people's stuff. So I try to give myself a space, like when I'm writing, not to look at other projects.
Facts.
Um, just so I'm not copying anything.
Yeah, you want to be original. I could dig
I
that.
want to be. I
That's
want
what's
to
up.
be. So you might see elements. I mean, I'm sure you'll see elements in this film that mirror certain things from other film, but I try to make sure I stay in a space where I'm not biting. You know,
Okay. I like that. You ain't jotting.
nah.
You
I try
definitely
not.
not jotting. Because I've seen a couple of shows where I'm like this stuff literally look like the same thing that I've seen before. And like you want to
But
be
you know
different.
what? I want to tell you though. I mean, I don't, because my friends, we talk about this all the time. I don't know how much. There's been so much out there. You're
Hmm.
bound to, like, okay, because I will give an example. I did have an actress in this project, and when she first read the story, she was like, it reminded her of another project, you
Okay.
know. And she was like, so she kept reading it and kept reading the script, and she was like, wow, I see this is totally different, but I see elements of that film in this film.
Right.
And I told her, I said, ma'am, I could be honest, I've never even watched that a day of my life. You know what I'm saying? But she, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's inevitable
Right.
because, I mean, it's like everybody it's just bound to happen.
Right.
I don't think you can avoid it. You're gonna see certain things to be like one of my favorite movies is Paid in Full.
Paid it forward. Facts.
Right.
That's classic.
You know what
Classic.
I'm That's like one of my favorite movies.
All day.
So, but how many movies can you say that are out there that kind of mirror just a little
Mirror
bit?
paid in full.
Yeah.
I would say New Jack City, but I mean,
You know what? Can I be honest? And I'm gonna tell. I've never watched that. Are y'all gonna take my black card for that?
man,
I've never.
put it right here. Put it right here. Look, you see, put the
I've
black
never
card
watched.
right here. How in the
Listen,
world you never seen New Jack City, but you seen Paid in Full?
I don't know how I missed it. And you know what's crazy? People on social media, they make a lot of references to New Jack
Right,
City, and
right.
I just scroll right on past those posts because I can't engage because I don't know what they talking about.
You know what? I take that back. I take that back. I'm not gonna say New Jack City. I would say Paid in Full and Belly may have some similarities.
Okay, now I could see some elements of that.
Right. I
I
could
mean,
definitely see that.
it's not. I mean, I'll leave that up to the people, but it it runs parallel. It's easy to see certain. I mean, and that's just a part of that's the human experience. That's
Right.
why I say, as we tell our stories, that's why it's important to tell your testimony and share with the world because we're all so connected. Our experiences are all so connected, right?
Big
So when I'm
facts.
telling my story, I guarantee you there's gonna be a whole crowd of people that can stand up and say, oh, I went through the same thing or I went through something similar. So it just happens. It's life.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
deep, man. See, now this is coming from a producer extraordinaire. All right, so yeah, so some of I'm telling you right now, yo, y'all need to get this pad and pen out right now. If you want to see the exemplary of talent, professionalism, success, you're looking at it right here on Heavy Hitters with
Thank
Miss Fulmore. Oh,
thank
and like I said, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions too, Deasia. I wanted to know like in okay, so crossover is the only like the short film you have right now, right? Because we're gonna get into some other things about any upcoming things that you may have, but I want to know about crossover.
you.
Um, do you feel like since you came out with crossover, do you feel like it has some serious, some casual, some dark and comical aspects in this movie script?
You know what's crazy? I honestly feel like now. there was one thing I did say when I was writing, right? I was telling one of my friends, I said, I would love to see me get more in a comedic element. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
there was one part, the guy that was editing the script, he was telling me, he was like, we need a little comic relief somewhere
Right.
in here. And I think there's a barbershop scene where there's
Okay.
somewhat funny, but and I feel like I'm naturally a funny person.
Right.
But when I was telling this story, I didn't feel nothing funny. Nothing funny about this story, But
Wow, man.
I tried to make people laugh. Um, I tried. I mean, if you laugh, you laugh. If you don't, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
look, look. You doing the producing, man. So you gotta leave the actors, let the actors bring that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You write the script.
um, I tried to put a little comedy in there, but
Right.
the story itself, when I was writing the story, and the thing is, I try to, when I'm writing,
Mm-hmm.
I know the reaction. I write with the intent of like, I know the reaction I'm gonna get when we're on set filming it.
Right.
So I can remember like when we were on set this summer. By the way, we filmed this summer. It was so hot. Oh my god.
Oh, I
And
was gonna ask you about that too. What was some spots that you did your filming at? Like, do you have any locations? Because I know you was doing some scenes in North Carolina. Did you do
yeah,
any locations anywhere else?
no, it was strictly in North Carolina, in Jones County,
Okay.
county, and we went over to um Pitt County. We went to Greenville. So it
Okay.
was all it's every location is an Eastern North Carolina location.
Okay.
And
Now I do have a picture here. I want to pull up this picture.
okay.
I want to know where is this spot at where you guys did this at.
That is at Flo's Extravaganza, and that's
Okay.
where the after party will be held. We have a club scene there. In the film, you'll see a club scene.
Okay.
Um, and so hopefully you're gonna come to the after party too, so you can walk in that building. It's a really nice club.
Okay.
It's like the largest bar. It has the largest bar in New Bern,
Okay.
and they just opened, so it'll be nice. Go to the after party, go experience that. It's real
I
nice.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I already told you. I gotta like if I give you my word is bond. So if I'm gonna come down there, I'm definitely coming down there. And like I said, I'm gonna support you. Now, the only problem I got is the temptation with alcohol because I for everybody that knows, I stopped drinking. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
that's awesome.
That's a blessing to me. And I was like, I know for a fact. I mean, because like I said, I'm not a heavy drinker. I'm not an alcoholic or anything like that. But like I said, sometimes you guys set goals for yourself, and that was a major accomplishment. But I wanted to do. But most definitely when I get around there, I mean, I don't mind popping bubbly. I don't mind sipping champagne or what like. But as far as the whole getting turned up, nah, I can't do that. But I
Well,
would.
so here's the thing, right? Like I don't
Mhm.
at all.
That's good stuff.
I don't drink at all. So um I don't drink and I don't go to clubs actually.
Thanks.
So that night I will be completely out of my element. I still won't drink that night, but I'll be out to celebrate with
Yeah, most
people
definitely.
out. But I want to go back to something because
Go
I
ahead.
started and I didn't finish it. Um so the part where I was saying, about the writing aspect,
Right.
when I'm writing, I expect people to receive the emotion. I expect it to be received first by me and then,
Thanks.
transferred to the audience.
No
So when we
doubt. No doubt.
filmed this summer, I specifically knew, for example, we had a church scene. There's a church
Mhm.
scene. And in that scene, I wanted people to cry because
Mm.
I cried first when I wrote it.
Okay.
So I'm like, if this is done
That's
right,
deep. That's
yeah.
deep.
So if this is done right, the day that we're filming it, you should feel it in the room.
Right.
And so we're writing it and we're going through different takes. And the actress, she's doing what she's doing in the scene,
Mm.
but no one has cried yet,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So I'm getting a feel. I'm like, okay, she's warming up. We
Okay.
takes, but it wasn't. It was. I didn't say okay, we're good. I never
Right.
said good.
Right.
And it was about this last take, and she delivers it.
Mm.
And I looked over, or I heard over my shoulder, someone was standing behind me, and she was just bawling, crying.
Oh wow, man.
Okay, that's the take.
Cut. Cut.
Yeah, so I wait till I find. That's what I'm. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like the audience is connecting with the emotional piece, I want you to feel what I felt when I wrote it.
Right. No
So,
doubt.
um, that happened. That happened a few times.
Mm.
There was another time where I had to step off set for a moment, and I had one of my he's the director of photography. He
Okay.
took over to direct a specific scene for me,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me, he was like, I know what you're wanting through this scene.
Right.
And when I came back and I saw what he'd done, I actually cried.
Oh
So another
wow.
cry too is I'll cry on the, if a scene is very emotional, but I also
Mm-hmm.
cry when it's like just a beautiful scene, like
Right.
if it
No
turns out
doubt. Right.
well,
Oh
you know.
yeah. No. No doubt. No doubt.
So I just wanted to share that. I thought that was
Man, you ain't about to cry on me right now, is you, man?
no, I'm not. No, I'm
I'm
not.
like, man, I can see you. I can see. I can see. Like,
Man,
yo, I'm like, man, I hope she don't
I'm,
cry right now.
I'm all the way good. It's just the passion behind it. You know what I'm saying? And it all depends on like I said, what I'm trying to convey.
No doubt. And see, and that's the good thing though. See, you want to convey that type of stuff not only to the people that's around you, but to your audience because that's important. Because you want people to, like you said, feel. You want people to feel what you're right because your
Yeah.
material is coming from your heart. So you know what I'm saying. You want people to feel what you feel.
I want them to feel. I want people to feel when they see these characters. I want them to be able to see themselves in the characters.
Okay.
You should be able to look at any character in this film and be like, "Oh, I relate to her," or "I relate to,"
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So speaking of characters, because I ain't gonna lie, I was cyber stalking the whole crossover thing. I was trying to get my information and stuff. I was like, man, I see some of the people that's on here. I see they are some heavy hitters in the game for us in the industry.
For sure.
Please tell me who in the world is this, man.
That is actress Sherry McRae. She is out
Okay.
of Atlanta.
All right.
Yes. And standing next to her is actress Yessie Rodriguez. She's
Okay.
out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
She's out of Raleigh. And where is this particular scene at? This particular scene, where is this at? This is like at the at like a hair salon or something like that.
Yes, that's at a hair salon here in New Bern.
Okay. Now, now I was going to also ask you too about this short film, intimacy in your films.
Okay.
I gotta ask this because, like I said, I've been doing my homework. But
Hmm.
there was a particular scene in this short film. I don't know. I don't know if this is the right one. Viewer discretion advised. It's not that serious, but I'm gonna put it up here anyway. This
Hmm.
particular was this a particular scene in one of your skits?
That was in episode 1
Okay.
when I was doing it just as like I said, part of the YouTube series.
Right.
Nothing happened in that scene.
Nothing happened in the scene.
Mhm. You
I
know
gotta
what?
go back and watch. I gotta watch episode. So you got episode 1 on YouTube, correct?
No, it is not. Since we just did this project, I removed what was on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So you removed what was on YouTube for of like
Yeah,
far as
yeah,
episode 1.
ready to roll out the feature, and there's
Okay.
the story. I mean, it's based off of that story, but
Okay.
now with the feature film, you're just getting the whole picture versus it being fragmented the way it was. You know what I'm saying? You're getting it, and it's giving you the
Yo, you
backstory
there?
of the
Okay. Yeah.
character.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Nah, you good. You good. Yeah, you good. You froze up a little bit. You good now. You good.
Okay. So yeah, I took it off YouTube because we're rolling out the feature film and it gives
Gotcha.
the whole story now. But what I was gonna say with that intimacy part, you know what? I'm not comfortable yet. I don't know. What are we doing? What's the little and
I mean,
what's crazy? What's crazy? I will say this. So we can talk about it because I mean I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
talk.
this is heavy hitters. We talk about everything on heavy hitters. All
I'm
right,
comfortable.
no filters.
Yeah, it's all good. So one thing I could say is I did have a part in my story
Okay.
that we did not depict, which was I had an actress who I wanted her to portray I wanted her to act as if she was giving oral sex to a guy
Okay. Okay.
because that's a part of her character.
Oh wow.
So when I was writing it, I was writing it as like, okay, this would be something that this character would do.
Okay.
But when I wrote it and I let her read it, she was so uncomfortable with it. And I said,
Wow.
now I told her, I said, now when I direct it, I'm going to make sure it's shot in a way that the mind understands what's going on, but I'm not
Right.
going to have it to where you're,
Like full blown doing it.
yeah, like it's
Right.
not
Right. Right.
like
Most
that.
definitely.
And the thing is, she was like, okay. So at first she was like, okay.
Okay.
And then she came back and she was like, Deasia, I I cannot bring myself to do that.
Right.
And I mean, respectfully, and I said, I get it. We don't
Right.
have to do it.
Right.
You know? And do I think it could have made the scene more powerful? I do.
Okay.
I still feel like the scene could have been more powerful if I would have put it in there.
So why could do you think you could have used someone else to do it, or was she's the person for that particular part?
She was who I needed.
Okay.
Yeah, she was who I needed. And look at you talking about something. You think you could have kept it in there? Look at you.
Man, no,
You
no,
probably
I'm
could
not saying
have.
it like, yo, I'm not saying it like that, man. I'm just saying like, I'm like, hey, you probably looking at me like, boy, that Joker, boy, what in the world?
You
Like,
like
nah,
you
I'm
could
just
have
saying,
kept that there. We would have liked that.
no, but you said that she would,
Uh,
yo, you said she was the perfect person for the part. So I'm
yeah.
like, man, I mean, like, could you have like maybe like a stunt double or somebody come up in there and do it? I mean, like,
I should have got, somebody maybe nah. It's cool. It's cool because at the end of the day, the message is still there.
right,
Um Now there was also a time where I was going to get a shower scene. I want to do a shower scene with my lead.
okay,
And I'm gonna keep it true. She told me, she said, I don't have a problem getting naked for you. Right? And so she
okay,
said, I don't have a problem getting naked for you.
all
But
right,
that check it's gotta be bigger. That
oh,
bag
okay, no
bigger.
doubt,
You
no
want
doubt.
me to get naked for you. I said, sis, just keep the clothes on.
Yeah.
But I asked her, she was like, I'll get naked for you, but it's gonna cost you. You know.
Right. I mean, but how can you not knock that? I mean, some people may be like, even with the lady you was talking about with the oral sex scene, some people
Mhm.
may be feeling uncomfortable with that. But they each his own. Like, I mean, it's art. I look at it as a form of art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some people may don't take real strong takings toward just displaying certain forms of art. Because to me, film is art, of course. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But some people, like you said, some people just have that, that whole demeanor of, if I do this, like, I don't know, maybe they was thinking, well, how gonna view me outside of film and see me outside in the public? You know what I mean?
Listen, and this is the thing, right? I am such a person who thinks, integrity first.
Right.
So if it goes against, because, I mean, if I were an actress,
Okay.
knowing me, I probably wouldn't want me doing that on camera.
Right.
I'm
Right.
saying,
Respect. Respect.
um, I mean, I know people now, OnlyFans, people making their home videos and stuff,
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I
but
already know.
but I try to, like I said, integrity first. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
try to be fair and understand what a person is, when it's really going against what they believe in.
Right.
And I think it's my responsibility to protect the integrity of those around me as well.
You got, and you see, like, when you say stuff like that, people people should have no other choice but to respect someone who respects them. So it, like I said, it's different. It's bigger. It's bigger than just a film. But like I said, when you bring respect along with the fact that if you know you make someone feel uncomfortable, but at the same time you want them to feel accepted, that goes a long way, and that makes people want to actually do more for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You know, the cast, um, other people like Mendices Harris. You know, he's in the project as well.
Right. Yeah, I saw. Yep, saw it.
Um, I just talked to him like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say, like, I really put in effort to maintain good relationships.
Facts.
When I call them in the future, they have no problem coming back because they feel like I protected their integrity. I looked out for them. You know what I'm saying? I was
No doubt.
considerate. So if it goes against, hey, I got to roll with my people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's what it is. It's all about being true. It's all about being true to yourself, and all about being true to the brand.
For
The
sure.
brand is actually what a lot of people think the brand actually define people, but people define the brand. That's my honest opinion.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going to ask you too, in reference to filming itself, because I know that's obviously it's your passion. So I was going to ask you too, like far as when was your greatest, like if you had to pick one of your greatest moments throughout, I don't know how long you've been doing film, but throughout your career as filming and directing, what would be your most greatest moment that you can actually think of?
So let me say I've only been doing this for a year.
Okay.
Want that to be known, because I feel like I've grown so much in a year. You know,
Mhm.
the greatest moment that I've had thus far, we were filming in Trenton, and
Okay.
viewers, you know, Trenton is a small town in Jones.
Right. Shout out to Trenton, North Carolina, y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah. And I was doing this wasn't on this on the feature. This was when we were doing the episodes.
Okay.
And that was a scene where Jamal Woolard Gravy, he was there,
Mhm.
and it was a diner scene. I
Okay.
want to shout out Old Plant Diner in Trenton because
That's what's up.
Mr. Robert, he let me film there.
That's what's up.
And his staff, they were amazing. So shout out to them. Um, that was the greatest moment because so many people came out to support what was going on.
Facts.
I just feel like after that, it's on my Facebook. I didn't even know this was going on because when I'm on set, I'm so locked in with what I got going on.
No doubt.
But there was a picture where those who came out, they took a picture in the parking lot together.
Right.
Standing, and they were just so, it was just so solid and so, it was just, you know, it was something about that picture, you know, it was so they were so unified, you know what I'm saying?
Powerful. It was powerful.
And it was really powerful. And I didn't even know that was going on. I'm so into what I'm trying to do to make sure this thing is running right.
Right.
See them standing together, and it was there were people from Craven, there were people from Jones, and some other, but they were all standing together, and that was probably like the greatest moment for me. Because
Wow.
one, it was just symbolic. We all got there that day. You know, they trusted me. They don't even, you know, a lot of people didn't even know what I had going on. They just like, I'm gonna come out, you know, and support. I seen you doing it on YouTube. I'm gonna come out to be a part of this episode,
Right.
you know, but I really value people being willing to come out and show love like that,
No
you know.
doubt. No doubt.
So that was probably the greatest moment for me because we really came together as a community. And to be honest, when I first started doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am very spiritual, so I will say this.
Facts.
God spoke to me, and God said, it's not about the movie, it's about the message. And
Facts.
at first, I thought he was talking about the message in the movie, but that wasn't what he was talking about.
Speak.
It was it's more so what I've gotten out of the unity with the community. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that.
And
I
the
like that.
inspiration and being able to connect with people and say, "Hey, I see you do hair. You want to do
Mm.
hair on one of my sets?" Or
Right.
I see you do catering. Would you cater a set for us? Or
Oh
you
wow.
know, just being able to, work my vision, but also understand that I'm a part of the collective. You know, we all have different pursuits, but together we can stand together and make something really dope. So that's what it's
That's
all
what's
about.
up.
Yeah.
Man, yo, I like that, man. I like the whole analogy of unity within the community. I like that, yo.
Mm-hmm.
That to me by itself sounds powerful because a lot of like for people that don't know anything about Trenton, like you said, Trenton is a small town, but Trenton is very much family oriented. Like it's
It is.
everybody's family in Trenton. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like where every small city that everybody knows each other. Just like just like I don't know, you probably too young, but just like that show Cheers. You know what I'm saying? That it's just one spot that everybody go to and communicate with each other, but it's actually like a big family.
I never watched Cheers, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So what I'm saying. So I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. And like people just really need to take heed of what you're saying right now because everything you're saying right now is not only true, but it's powerful. It's a powerful message. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually and like I said, that's why I'm glad I did the show because like I said, a lot of people don't give people as yourself the credit where credit is due. I'm gonna give you big ups, you know what I'm saying, for just even taking the time out to come and be on the show and talk to us
Thank you.
about, your journey with filming, directing, and and like I said, you giving so much to a lot of people to be inspired. Damn, my damn light just went out. Yo, hold up. Hold
Uh-oh.
up. Yeah, because oh no. What the
But I
hell?
want to say
There we go.
something.
There we go. My light just go ahead.
Talking, there was a Facebook comment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My bad, man. My bad. I got a couple of comments, man. It's from my friend Roger Williams. Shout out to Rod. He said I guess he was talking about saying different perspectives. I guess he was talking about when the about the scenes and stuff and how people may perceive those scenes and stuff like that. They may have a different outlook on
Yeah,
what they are used to and what they're not used to doing. So I guess that was his comment.
you have to be, I feel like, especially as a leader, with the director is the lead, you know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
you have to be, you gotta look out for your people. That's
No doubt.
they first, so
Yeah, and he said shout out, man. He did a big ups to Trenton, most definitely. Like I said, shout out to Trenton.
Jones County as a whole.
Shout out all day, all day. We
Yeah.
all from there. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta, like I said, when you see someone, like I see for yourself, like I see you you're doing some amazing things from not only for yourself, because it eventually starts with you, but you're doing some great things for the community, you're bringing people together. It's kind of like you giving back to where people actually put you on the platform that you are today.
Listen, I love those people.
That's a fact.
I love those people. I love, I love the people here, and I'm interested in seeing how far this goes.
Facts.
Got a lot of things, got a lot of conversations going on right now with some big people. So,
Okay.
I would love to see this small town, this small area
Mm-hmm.
on a much bigger platform. That's what we're
Right.
pushing for, and we're gonna keep going till we get there.
Oh, most definitely. And we ain't stopping. Listen, y'all, we ain't stopping just in Jones County. Like I said, we're going up and down the East Coast. We going West Coast if we have to. Hell, we're gonna go
Yes.
global. See what I did?
We're gonna go global for
That's
sure.
what's up. That's what's up. And then I was gonna,
Not
like I said, go
domestic.
ahead.
Like I said earlier, not just domestic.
That's your platform, though, right? That's what you. I know you. Hey, trust me. The way you going right now, anything is possible.
You know what? I did have an opportunity. Someone asked me. They reached out to me and asked did I want to go film in another country. Not right now.
Not right now.
Not, not right.
Why is that?
There's a lot going on right now.
I feel you. I feel you. I got Roger Williams coming back saying great content, man. I appreciate that, Rod. Yo,
Thank
he's definitely feeling the vibe that you're speaking of. So
I appreciate you for having me for sure. I didn't know how long this was. I'm sorry.
nah, I was gonna ask you one more question because I really wanted to ask you this though. So I wanted to ask you, and like I said, I know you got a lot going on right now. I know you got like a lot of things in the works, but there was one particular question that I really wanted to ask you, and I wanted to ask you if there was a remake, that you could do and you scripted it, what remake would that be? It could be anything. It could be any movie. It could be a book. It could be any movie. But what remake would Deasia do for the viewers, man? What would you do right now if you had the opportunity? Which movie or which book would you do?
That's such a good question. That's really dope.
Yep.
Like, shout out to you for that good question.
Appreciate it. I told you I've been doing my homework, man. I told you.
Oh yeah, you have. You came ready. You came ready. It would be Tyler Perry's Acrimony.
Wow.
Have you seen? Oh, my earring.
No, I haven't seen it. Cause see, I'm gonna keep it a buck with
whole
you.
Earring fell, so hold on.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm coming back. So it might fall again. So Tyler Perry's Acrimony. I would do that because you say you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you, yo. I don't do Tyler Perry movies, man.
Tyler Perry is the GOAT.
I mean, he's the GOAT as far as what you're following. Oh, most definitely. Shout out to Tyler Perry though. But
no, hold on, pause for a second. Pause. No, like he is. There is like don't even play like that. Like that is
no. Hold on.
He is the icon. He is the gatekeeper.
I'm not saying he's not great at what he does. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying sometimes like the Madea movies can only go but so far.
Well, see, that's why I think you'll appreciate Acrimony.
Okay.
If you really feel like that, if you really, really feel like that, you'll appreciate Acrimony. And let me explain why I chose that one.
Okay.
It's different. It's with Taraji. Taraji is in it. And he left. The movie was so good that people have had Facebook discussions about it. And see, that's the thing. That's what I aspire to do when I write. I don't want, when you walk away from the film, I want you to walk away and have a dialogue.
Right.
You know, because at the end of the day, when you're writing and bringing something to life, what we're trying to do is we're trying to heal the world through art.
Right.
So when you put a character like a prostitute or somebody like that in a film, you know, characters who are really going through real life things.
Facts.
It should spark a dialogue between, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like Tyler Perry is the GOAT, because his content makes people look at themselves.
It touched them right here. It hit them.
It makes you look at yourself.
Facts.
It makes you, I'm sure he's healed families and everything. No. And I think that's somebody who understands the spiritual element of what we're doing. Preach. You know what I'm saying? And Preach. For me, when it comes to Acrimony, I believe that it left people with a conversation, you know, about men versus women. It was a dialogue. Right. So you can spin off and do so much with that. Okay. I would have a field day with that movie.
You know what? I take that back. Now you got me feeling guilty for saying that about Tyler Perry. There's one movie Tyler Perry was in. I don't know the name of it, but it was the movie where Jill Scott was it with Jill Scott?
Yeah. Why Did I Get Married?
I think that's it. Is that the one where he couldn't have kids? I think he was trying to get his wife pregnant, and I don't.
Oh yes.
That movie, that was a damn good movie.
She had her tubes tied. Something was going. I can't, and I don't want to listen. I'm not gonna disrespect the GOAT's work like that. So right. I'm not. So let me not, because I get sensitive about Tyler. See how I told you on him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You was giving me that death stare. You was like, look,
don't play.
Don't play with me. You was giving me that look like,
don't do that.
You don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke.
It was good to hear you say like, oh, I feel bad about saying that. See, that lets me know like I sold you a little bit on it, because it's so many layers to this art. You know what I'm saying? And why people write what they write. But when it comes to his work, I just feel like it's just so spiritual. I have no choice but to respect it, you know?
No doubt.
Yeah.
And he definitely has a lot of respect in the industry. Trust me. Like a lot of people, when those movies, like I guess, like I said, from the Madea movies, like a lot of people thought that was funny. Okay, it was, like I said, it was good at first, but now that he's taking a more serious role, to where
Yeah.
people can actually feel like, yo, you know what? After watching that movie, yo, I could feel what the hell they saying.
Yeah. I mean, even with Medea, healing, there it is again, healing people through laughter.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
It all works together, you know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt. No doubt.
So I'm a Tyler fan, I'm sorry. I just am.
Hey, I put it in the intro, yo. You are the next Tyler Perry, man.
Listen, I received that because I really believe he's gonna end up being my mentor.
Word. No
For sure.
doubt. Hey, man. And like I told him earlier, I'm like, listen, you are definitely up and coming. You are definitely an inspiration. You have a lot of potential, and I know for a fact that there's more opportunities there that you're going to obtain. Only thing is you just gotta stay focused, stay the path.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? I know sometimes it may get you may see the struggles and stuff like that, the whole issue of, something being overbearing, but you doing this right now because, for one, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm telling everybody this right now, this is your calling.
Oh, I appreciate that.
This is
Thank you.
definitely your calling. No doubt. This is definitely your
Prayer,
calling. And say what now?
say a prayer for me.
Oh man, hey, hold up now. You don't want me to get up and start praying, man. I already got the voice. So
Do it at, just do it in your private time.
yo, I'm definitely gonna do that. But most importantly, man, I'm gonna represent you, and I'm gonna actually make sure that everybody knows the Asia Fulmore is. I'm gonna make sure everybody knows about crossover. I'm gonna put it out there. Like I said, I'm a huge advocate for people that's trying to do big things for small communities. I'm huge on that. You know what I'm saying? And you are doing big things, but guess what? You are the next big thing, though. Always remember that.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna hold you up. I really enjoyed the fact that you came on and you stopped by Heavy Hitters to talk to us, tell everybody about the show. Also, again, please remind the viewers and everyone that's in Eastern North Carolina, if you're listening to this show right now, Deasia, please give them the information for the premiere of Crossover.
Okay, so I did want to give that address, but
Okay.
I have to pause something up here so I can deliver that.
Okay,
Because
hey, we're gonna take. Hey, I got a commercial, yo. I'm gonna go to commercial right quick. When I go
okay.
to commercial, you can go ahead and take it because I had to put one of my sponsors up here. But I'm about to get ready to go to commercial right quick. Go ahead and handle what you got to handle, Deja. We'll be right
Okay.
back, y'all. Stay tuned. Yeah, we back. We back right now on Heavy Hitters. I got the most important producer, the most important director in the game right now, Ms. Deasia Fulmore. Yes, she's right here, y'all. She's in the building.
Okay, so the address is the Jones County Civic Center. It is 832 North Carolina Highway 58, Trenton, North Carolina. Jones County Civic Center, 832 North Carolina Highway 58, Trenton, North Carolina.
Man, just say right down the street from Jones Senior, man.
Listen, they might have to Jones County Civic Center, Trenton, NC. And I look forward. That's Saturday, February 5th. Red carpet starts at 5. Follow me on Facebook. I am on Instagram too, but I'm really a Facebook girl. So follow me up there and we'll get you tickets and everything. And again, thank you for having me.
Thanks. Y'all heard it first. Oh, hold up. Now, wait. I get the media pass.
Yeah, you do.
I definitely get the media. Okay, I like that. I
For
like
sure.
that.
For sure.
Oh, I know I was gonna ask you since I have you on the screen, I gotta kind of put you on. I gotta put you on front a little bit. So
Okay.
any upcoming things that you make work out in the midst of everything else? Could you actually see your boy? Could you actually see your boy actually being in a role or something? Could you actually see me doing something?
Definitely.
What makes you think that?
Um,
What gives you that vibe?
I think that, well, one, you speak very well,
I appreciate that.
and you speak very well. You're very animated, and I also believe that you're open to application. You know, putting in the work, applying yourself to
Right.
get into the role. You'd be great.
Wow. Well, hey, I take that as a major compliment coming from a director,
For
producer
sure.
extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but most definitely, man, I'm glad that you came on, Odeja. Like I said, man, I'm definitely going to hold me to that. I will definitely be down there February the 5th. What time will the event start?
Okay, red carpet starts at 5, so you should get there like 4:45.
Okay, 4:45. Do I need to look for you directly or?
I mean, I'll be there, right? I mean, I'll be there, so you can look for me. I mean, you're gonna know when I arrive.
Okay,
So,
most
but
definitely.
when you get
Are
there,
you gonna make
that
that
we have
grandstand
staff.
appearance?
You said what?
You gonna make that grandstand appearance?
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm actually gonna be super modest.
That's what's up.
But we have staff there, so they'll tell you where to go and all of that.
Most definitely.
You're
Most
you're
definitely.
gonna enjoy it. Bring
Oh yeah,
somebody
most
with.
definitely. Yeah, most definitely. I'll definitely do that. And like I said, man, I thank you for coming on the heavy hitters, man. Like I said, I'll definitely keep you in tune. Looking forward to February the 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first, Miss DeAsia Fulmore, producer, filmmaker extraordinaire. She's doing big things, but she's doing major things for within the community, along with herself. And we are blessed to have someone like her in our life, representing our town, our place of North Carolina, Jones County. We in full effect, Jones County. All right, let it be known, talent is in Jones County. We ain't just
It,
known for Aggies. We're not just known for the courthouse, and we're not just known for what's the grocery store down the street
I don't know. Trenton One Stop Market. That's what it's called now.
that nobody in Trenton goes to. All right,
People
nobody.
go there.
Man, people only go there to get daggone potato chips. They don't get nothing else. All right. But hey, but shout out to him. I love him to death, man. Yo, I love you for coming on, man. I appreciate you. We got to
Likewise.
chop it up again. I look forward to coming to the premiere on February the 5th. You guys get down to the Jones County Civic Center on February the 5th and support this lady. She's making big moves. Support your people. Support Miss Fulmore. Thank you for coming on the Heavy Hitters. I had a blast with you, and we definitely got
Likewise.
to keep in touch.
For sure, we will. I'll message you after this.
Most
Bye.
definitely. All right, man. Be safe.
All right.
All
Thanks.
right. Take it easy. Yo, that was a great interview with Miss Fulmore, man. She's definitely doing great things for JC. Jones County, y'all got a winner right here. I'm telling y'all in the introduction, like I said, this is the next Tyler Perry, but with a twist. Females can do whatever a male can do. So don't sleep on them because this one right here, she's on her way up and she's only going straight up. All right. So thank y'all for watching the show. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for the comments for people that was watching. Like I said, tune in next Wednesday for Heavy Hitters at 7 p.m. I have a different topic. I may have a guest, I may not, but hey, you will know before next Wednesday on Heavy Hitters. So again, thank you, Miss DeAsia Fulmore, for coming on to the show. Much obliged, much blessing. And thank you, my fans, for watching the show, supporting Heavy Hitters. Yes, we are back, y'all. This is 2022. Most definitely. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week. But on another note, like I said earlier at the beginning of the show, um, a lot of people from Jones County lost a true friend. A lot of people lost a very, inspiring person. Class of 1994 lost a classmate. I wanted to pay homage to the Bryant family again, not only just at the beginning, but at the beginning and now to the end of Heavy Hitters. I wanted to also send my condolences out to the Bryant family and everyone that is affected by the loss of truly a real great woman. Dee Dee, we're going to miss you and we love you. Salute to you. This show is for you, Dee Dee. Y'all be safe.